I know I don't usually talk about music. Wow, my voice cracked really badly there. See, I thought I said my throat was getting better. Now it's getting worse. It's awesome. Anyway, I know I don't usually talk about music, but there's been a recent issue. Well, not really recent, but it's going to be ongoing, and I know it is, especially if they release another album. Anyway, there's been an issue involving some bands that I like. That I feel a need to vent about for a moment. I won't be yelling, obviously, because my throat sucks right now. Anyway, but perhaps you're familiar with the band Evanescence, right? So there's been this other band that came out last year, released their first album called We Are the Fallen, and people are getting on everyone's cases like, oh, they ripped off Evanescence, oh, they sound just like them. See, that's the funny thing. You guys do realize that the current Evanescence is literally only one person? It's Amy Lee. See, the funny thing about We Are the Fallen is they are Evanescence. That's why they sound familiar. The current Evanescence is, as far as original members go, only Amy Lee. Every original member of Evanescence other than her has left the band up until this point. It's only her left with random people she got to replace those that left. We Are the Fallen is made up of I think almost all the original band members, with the sole exception of a new lead singer. They are essentially Evanescence, just with a different name and a different singer. And everyone says they're ripping off Evanescence. That would be valid if they hadn't written the riffs you say they sound similar to. They're the same band. They can't rip off themselves. How does that work? Especially since, honestly, this explains a lot why Evanescence's second album didn't sound as good to me. It was only Amy Lee at that point. I think there might have been one or two original members still left, but it still fell flat. We Are the Fallen sounds more like the Evanescence that I liked when they first released their original album. Probably because they're the original members. They're writing the music they did back then, except without Amy Lee. Ooh. So, why are you bitching about this, is my question. Why is this such an ongoing issue? How could they rip off themselves? They are Evanescence. That's like saying Velvet Revolver is ripping off Guns N' Roses, even though Velvet Revolver is made up of almost all the original Guns N' Roses members, with the sole exception of Axl Rose, who's still in Guns N' Roses, because everyone else left because they couldn't stand him anymore. And honestly, the only thing Axl Rose is good for anymore seems to be making a complete ass of himself. So yeah, that's my little vent. I just really had to get that off my chest because it was driving me up the wall. Because I really like We Are the Fallen. And don't get me wrong, I do think New Evanescence is fairly good. But how can you accuse a band of ripping off another band when the band you think ripped off this other band is the band that they ripped off? What the hell? Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go, I guess I'll go listen to my emo music now.